Welcome to Sports Bios, the podcast that delves into the fascinating lives of athletic legends. I'm your host, Howard Closewell, and today we're going to explore the captivating story of Nate Thurmond, a man whose remarkable career on the court was matched only by his enduring legacy off it. As we embark on this biographical journey, you'll discover how Thurmond's early life laid the foundation for his future greatness, and how he navigated the challenges of his time to become one of the most beloved figures in basketball history. Born on July 25, 1941, in Akron, Ohio, Nate Thurmond grew up in a world where segregation and racism were still rampant. His childhood was marked by the harsh realities of poverty and discrimination, yet it was also filled with the love and support of his family. I recall speaking with Thurmond himself, and he would often reflect on the sacrifices his parents made for him, saying, "My folks worked tirelessly to provide for me and my siblings, and their selflessness instilled in me a strong sense of responsibility and determination." Thurmond's parents, Charles and Eva, instilled in him a strong sense of self-worth and a determination to succeed, despite the obstacles that lay ahead. As a young boy, Nate would often accompany his father to the local park, where he'd watch in awe as the older men played basketball with a passion and intensity that left an indelible mark on his impressionable mind. The Akron of Thurmond's youth was a city in flux, its industrial landscape shifting as the manufacturing sector began to decline. The once thriving rubber factories that had drawn so many African Americans to the area during World War II were now shuttering their doors, leaving families like the Thurmonds to struggle and make do. Yet, amidst this economic uncertainty, the city's athletic community remained a vibrant and unifying force, with sports serving as a powerful equalizer in a society still deeply divided along racial lines. As Thurmond would later recount, the basketball court was one of the few places where we could forget about our differences and come together as a community. This sense of camaraderie and shared purpose would stay with him throughout his career, influencing his approach to teamwork and his commitment to giving back to his community. As Nate navigated the challenges of adolescence, he found solace in the discipline and camaraderie of team sports. His natural athleticism and aggressive playing style quickly made him a standout on the basketball court, where he honed his skills under the watchful eye of his high school coach, Bill Druhan. It was during these formative years that Thurmond developed the mental toughness and unwavering work ethic that would come to define his professional career. The long hours spent practicing in the gym, the countless miles run through the streets of Akron, and the endless drills designed to improve his footwork and shooting technique all contributed to a singular focus: to become the best player he could possibly be. As Thurmond himself noted, "I was driven by a desire to prove myself, not just as an individual, but as a representative of my family and community." Thurmond's early influences were not limited to the athletic arena, however. His parents' strong Christian values and emphasis on education also played a significant role in shaping his worldview. The Thurmonds attended the local African Methodist Episcopal Church, where Nate was exposed to the powerful oratory of its ministers and the rich musical traditions of the Black church. These experiences instilled in him a deep sense of spirituality and social responsibility, qualities that would later inform his philanthropic efforts and community outreach programs. As he reflected on this period, Thurmond said, "My faith taught me the importance of humility, compassion, and service to others. These values have guided me throughout my life, both on and off the court." Rather, it was the culmination of a complex interplay between family, community, and historical context, a dynamic that would continue to shape his journey as he navigated the rarefied world of professional sports. The Akron of Thurmond's youth may have been marked by hardship and inequality, but it also provided him with a unique perspective on the world, one that would serve him well as he confronted the challenges and opportunities that lay ahead. As the first often say, champions are not born, they are made. And in the case of Nate Thurmond, it was the combination of his innate abilities, his supportive community, and his unwavering dedication that would ultimately make him a champion, both on and off the court. As Nate Thurmond's high school career drew to a close, he began to attract attention from college scouts and coaches who recognized the immense potential that lay within this talented young athlete. In 1960, Thurmond accepted a scholarship to attend Bowling Green State University in Ohio, where he would go on to play for the Falcons under the guidance of coach Harold Anderson. It was during his time at Bowling Green that Thurmond's skills as a dominant rebounder and scorer began to flourish, earning him numerous accolades, including the Mid-American Conference Most Valuable Player Award in 1963. As the first to reflect on Thurmond's collegiate career, I am reminded of the words of legendary coach John Wooden, who once said, "Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do." Thurmond embodied this spirit, leveraging his incredible athleticism and work ethic to overcome any perceived limitations. His impressive performances on the court were a testament to his unwavering dedication to the sport he loved. Thurmond's impressive collegiate career ultimately led to his selection by the San Francisco Warriors with the third overall pick in the 1963 NBA draft. As a rookie, he quickly established himself as a force to be reckoned with in the league, averaging 17 points and 17 rebounds per game, while also earning a spot on the NBA All-Rookie First Team. The 1960s were a transformative period for the NBA, with the emergence of talented players like Thurmond, Wilt Chamberlain, and Bill Russell, who would come to define the era with their incredible athleticism and competitive drive. One of the most significant relationships that Thurmond formed during his early years in the league was with his Warriors teammate, Tom Meschery. The two players developed a strong bond, both on and off the court, with Meschery often serving as a mentor and confidant to the young Thurmond. As Meschery recalled, Nate was an incredibly talented player, but he was also very raw when he first came into the league. I tried to help him develop his skills and navigate the challenges of being a professional athlete. This partnership would prove instrumental in helping Thurmond adapt to the demands of the NBA and reach his full potential as a player. The 1966-67 season marked a major turning point in Thurmond's career, as he averaged 18.7 points and 21.3 rebounds per game, while also leading the Warriors to the Western Division title. This impressive performance earned him a spot on the NBA All-Star team, where he would compete against some of the greatest players of the era, including Chamberlain and Russell. As Thurmond reflected on this period, I was starting to feel like I belonged in the league, like I could hold my own against anyone. It was an incredible feeling, knowing that all the hard work and dedication were paying off. Thurmond's success on the court was not limited to his individual accomplishments, as he also played a key role in helping the Warriors become a dominant force in the Western Division. In 1967, the team faced off against the Philadelphia 76ers in the NBA Finals, with Thurmond averaging 23 points and 20 rebounds per game over the course of the series. Although the Warriors ultimately fell short, losing to the 76ers in 6 games, this experience marked a significant milestone in Thurmond's career, as he had proven himself to be one of the top players in the league. As the first to ponder the significance of this moment, I am reminded of the words of legendary poet Maya Angelou, who once said, "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them." Thurmond's resilience and determination in the face of adversity are a testament to his unwavering commitment to excellence. Despite the challenges he faced on and off the court, he remained focused on his goals, using each experience as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. As the 1970s dawned, Thurmond continued to establish himself as one of the premier centers in the NBA, earning multiple All-Star selections and averaging over 20 points and 15 rebounds per game. His dominance on the court was matched by his growing reputation as a leader and a role model, both within the Warriors organization and throughout the broader community. In 1974, Thurmond was traded to the Chicago Bulls, where he would play for 2 seasons before being dealt to the Cleveland Cavaliers in 1976. Despite the challenges that came with playing for multiple teams, Thurmond remained committed to his craft, continuing to produce at an elite level well into his 30s. Throughout his career, Thurmond was known for his tireless work ethic and unwavering dedication to the sport he loved. As he once said, "I never wanted to be just a good player. I wanted to be great. And to be great, you have to put in the time and effort required to achieve greatness." This mindset would serve him well, both on and off the court, as he navigated the challenges of being a professional athlete and ultimately cemented his legacy as one of the all-time greats. As the 1970s drew to a close, Nate Thurmond's playing career was slowly winding down, but his impact on the game of basketball was only just beginning to be fully appreciated. Like a master painter adding final brushstrokes to a masterpiece, Thurmond had left an indelible mark on the sport, his legacy a testament to the power of hard work, perseverance, and compassion. After retiring from professional basketball in 1977, Thurmond went on to become a successful businessman and entrepreneur, investing in various ventures including restaurants, real estate, and a car dealership. Despite his many accomplishments off the court, however, Thurmond's true passion remained the game of basketball, and he continued to be involved in the sport he loved through coaching and mentoring young players. As the first to reflect on Thurmond's remarkable journey, I am reminded of the words of the great poet Maya Angelou, who once said, "Do the best you can until you know better. Then, when you know better, do better." Thurmond embodied the spirit of self-improvement and dedication, always striving to be better, both on and off the court. His commitment to excellence was inspiring, a beacon of hope for countless young players who sought to follow in his footsteps. In 1985, Thurmond was diagnosed with leukemia, a disease that would ultimately claim his life 7 years later. Yet, despite this devastating blow, Thurmond remained remarkably upbeat and optimistic, using his platform to raise awareness about the importance of cancer research and treatment. As he once said, "I've been blessed with so much in my life, and I want to use my experiences to help others. If the first can inspire just one person to keep fighting, then it's all worth it." This selfless attitude and unwavering dedication to helping others would become a hallmark of Thurmond's legacy, inspiring countless people both within and beyond the basketball community. Thurmond's mental toughness was forged in the fire of his early life experiences, including his humble beginnings in Akron, Ohio, and his struggles to overcome racism and prejudice in the early days of his career. These challenges had tempered him, like steel in a furnace, making him stronger, more determined, and more compassionate. In 1989, Nate Thurmond was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, a fitting tribute to his outstanding achievements on the court. This recognition was followed by numerous other accolades, including his selection as one of the 50 greatest players in NBA history in 1996. Despite these many honors, however, Thurmond remained humble and grounded, always quick to deflect attention away from himself and onto the teammates, coaches, and family members who had supported him throughout his career. As the first look back on my own interactions with Nate Thurmond, I am struck by his kindness, his generosity, and his infectious enthusiasm for life. He was a man of great warmth and empathy, always willing to lend a listening ear or offer a helping hand. In the words of his former teammate and close friend, Rick Barry, Nate was more than just a great player. He was an even better person. Today, Nate Thurmond is remembered as one of the all-time greats in basketball history, a dominant center who inspired generations of players with his incredible skill, his relentless drive, and his unwavering dedication to the sport he loved. His legacy extends far beyond the court, however, as a testament to the power of hard work, perseverance, and compassion. His story is a reminder that we all have the power to make a difference, to leave our mark on the world, and to inspire others through our example. As the great poet Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." Nate Thurmond was himself, unapologetically and authentically, and his legacy will continue to inspire us for generations to come. That's all for today's Sports Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Howard Closewell reminding you to keep shooting for your goals.